Welcome everybody. This is possibly a moment that millions of other people have been waiting for, including myself. The Final Fantasy VII Remake demo. So I wanted to do a video on this, but I was way too hype to actually do a proper let's play. So I wanted to get the first playthrough without me yelling, screaming, doing multiple callbacks like, oh my god, this part means this, for this video. But this game, you'd have to understand, coming from polygon shapes in 1997 to this beautiful scene that we have right here, including improving upon the story, doesn't do it. It's like there's no way that I wouldn't be way too hype at 2 a.m. when I did actually play this and record the gameplay. So I'm just going to be doing a little bit of commentary over things that I was playing. And see, that in the first game, it was kind of like an asshole thing. They didn't, but this time they actually have a box, so they probably couldn't see the flower, so that's okay. Still, made air sad. So how many of you have actually played it? How many of you are still just waiting to go into Final Fantasy VII Remake, completely blind? But if you're watching this video, most likely you're not. And if you're on the fence in any way, shape, or form, definitely. I already have 3 copies of this game reserved. But if I didn't, I would have went out, bought it immediately. And the logo. Sorry, I'm still super hyped because this is the only time that I've actually been able to see Midgar in HD, and it looks so beautiful. And then this opening scene, and then the music. Granted, some of the dialogue, as you're gonna see in a little while, it's kind of hokey, I guess the best way to put it. But man, if it is not beautiful, I don't know what it is. Yeah, I wonder what level those guys are, because playing through this demo, you're gonna see it takes a little bit more than just one hit to knock the soldiers out, even though they are trash. Oh, one other thing that I noticed, because I was looking at the Cloud's entrance, looking completely badass. Woo! Look at that boy, got all that drip. So this is just me testing out the controls. I want to see my attack swing, or my attack strings outside of battle. So I was seeing if there was an options menu, but even the paused menu on here just looks beautiful. And also I heard you can break things in this game, so that's another thing I was testing before I wanted to move forward.
Who goes there?
Yeah, like that. Who goes there? Who says that? And there's the battle tutorial, and I love how they hold your hand to a small degree, and then they leave it up to your interpretation. Whew. Yeah, that's completely not fair. I saw that that Jesse and Biggs, they knocked that guy out with one kick. Oh, I definitely will. And it's explaining the ATB gauge. And you have access to all this stuff. So most likely I'm going to do a second playthrough of this. And that pose right there, that looks so beautiful. Oh my god.
Enough of this.
It's Cloud's little commentary that he has. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but I catch on a little bit quick. And so I easily, like, this battle system is so good. It's so fluid. Because what I was going to do originally for Final Fantasy VII Remake is first playthrough like this. And the second game playthrough, like through classic mode, I guess, where it's like the original Final Fantasy VII. And like there wasn't, yeah, and then this was telling me about guarding, and I just did not really pay attention to it. Because guarding charges your ATB the fastest. Also, I wanted to switch the controls because the way you guard is R1, and for me, it's a little bit awkward. Yeah, and the reason why I kept going through there is just because I thought, you know, you had to walk through the stuff to actually get it, but I realized that you didn't. You just get it, period. And it looks so good. Does this break? I mean, yeah, it's a JRPG. You have to check everything. And like, trust me, when you're playing this demo, search everything, look everywhere. Because one thing I'm gonna tell you about the final battle is, it's really hard. It's a lot harder, definitely, than the original. But it's not too difficult to the point where it's like, fuck this game. I don't. Even if it was, for me, like, I'm still gonna play it. Man, this is making the release date being a month and a week away so much harder for me.
What was his name again?
Cloud Strife.
Right.
And he isn't a soldier anymore. Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest of us. I'm glad to have him.
This is a one-time gig. When it's done, we're done.
Cloud's just so savage in here. Sorry, man. Sorry.
Real joy to look at, too.
You'll keep us safe.
Look at Jesse. Jesse's like a thought for Cloud. Like, ooh, that thirst is real.
I'd say you're not even reading the same book.
We're done here.
Yeah, it's like, man, Biggs is alright, I guess. I don't know. Oh, but one thing that I did notice, because I was looking at the voice actors, like I was saying earlier, Barrett actually does look like his voice actor. Like, legitimately.
Do something this crazy just for money? They may not think you're a true believer, but you know what I think?
Not interested.
Savage. Like, this whole game just looks so good. So good. I want to know what Barrett's arm looks like underneath that little bag.
Every last gill.
Wait, Cloud's supposed to have Fenrir on his little shoulder armor thing. Oh man, that classic scene right there. And this is just me taking a look, making sure I didn't miss anything. Got a potion. And at this point, I still don't know that you can run. And for some reason, I go into that. I didn't think that I could, I didn't know what I did at that point in time.
Get him, boy! Guess you're first.
the dogs, like the enemies can take a lot of hits. So one thing I would definitely suggest is switching between operator mode and the strong attack mode. It definitely helps. And heal up in between battles, because you don't automatically heal up. Oh, you found an ass whooping? That's what you found. Oh, but one thing about the guards in this game is they go down with fire. Again, with fire. They're weak to fire. I didn't want to test it on the dog, but yeah. We haven't even gotten to the fun part of the demo yet. And you would never have noticed that Wedge, his voice actor, was one of the characters from Breaking Bad. Nobody would ever notice that because his voice actor does not look like his character for some reason. Yeah, I was just trying to... I'm literally looking for anything to smash.
Not so fast. We've got company.
Think you can stop me?
Oh, and even if you're focused on one target, you can just murder the other one. As long as you line them up, you're good. Boom. One fireball done.
Was never in doubt.
We're almost to the good part. I don't know if you guys noticed it, like, the other members of Avalanche, they always hide off to the sides. And then as soon as you come, they're like, alright, we're good.
Not bad.
Then they just leave you. Man, I wish there was a... I wish we could go beyond what we're playing here. I'm definitely gonna be playing this a lot. And this is where I figured I can run. Oh man, look at that. The first Mako reactor.
Soldiers may attack on command, but I hear they
And
make
this
good
is another
guards
part
too.
of people
That
don't
just seen a few
really
reactors.
talk like this.
So how do we get to the bridge above Mako storage? Ain't holding out on me, are you?
So still fine.
Scared to bite the hand that fed him?
Yeah.
Or is he a loyal little doggy? Have it your way, Mutt. We can do this with you, or we can do this without you.
Different reactor, different layout. Depends
Yeah.
when it was built.
Why is he calling them stamped? I didn't understand that. And like, I'm thinking, oh, if I talk to her, it's gonna progress. Let me talk to him. It's probably some side conversation, and I was wrong. I wanted to hear some more thirst.
Who's there? Door! We'll wait.
Yeah.
It's over.
That's my line.
He's alone. We can take it. Make it rain.
Jesus, this is so beautiful.
You've got this. It's over.
I did not feel like just going over to him. I wanted this to be over quick as possible.
Nothing to it.
We're back.
Then let's move.
He always knows just what to say.
Cut it out.
See, now it makes what happens to Jesse, Biggs, and Wedge that much more devastating. Because, like, in the original game, like, you interacted with them. Like, they were there for this mission, but it was not to this level.
It's a good thing I know someone who can get us the passcodes. Pity no one else at command will talk to us, but what can you do? And we're good.
Careful in there. Well, what are you waiting for?
This dude wearing jorts?
Security's only gonna get tighter, so be ready. We can't afford any more mistakes.
Looks like the elevator's on another floor. Mind pushing that button?
Push your button.
So, you know Tifa, right? It's not really my business, but are you guys close?
Basically, y'all fucking, and can I get some of that?
Tifa and I.
Barrett just always just out of the way, no reason, fucking with Cloud. Like, he could have been like, excuse me, that's it. But nah, that's not Barrett's style. And this place looks slick. Man.
These sewer rats appear to call themselves Avalanche, sir. We are currently investigating whether they belong to the same group that made the attempt on your life. Rest assured, our inquiries will not take much longer.
Man, Heidegger actually looks cool in this.
This pump's sole purpose is to drain the planet dry. While you sleep, while you eat, while you shit, it's here sucking up Mako. It doesn't rest, and it doesn't care. You do realize what Mako is, don't you? Mako is the lifeblood of our world. The planet bleeds green like you and me bleed red. The hell you think's gonna happen when it's all gone, huh? Answer me! You gonna stand there and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can!
You really hear that?
Damn straight I do.
Get help.
Say that again.
Ooh.
I'd worry less about the planet and more about the next 5 seconds. Save the screaming for later.
Our lives are on the line now. You listening, Merc? One false move. And that happens.
Well, so much for having Cloud do all the fighting. There are some places a sword just can't reach.
And she's like, I like how they implement it, but sometimes, again, it's a little hokey.
Would you?
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
Should've asked for more.
hey, you have to fight enemies that fly or are at a distance that you can't normally reach. So they insert a little line here, a little line there. But still, like, even now, like hours after I played the first one, like, I'm still way into this game. It's still, like, nice. Like, I love it.
Gonna throw your sword at him? Let the man with the gun go to work. These tin cans ain't got nothing on me. Now, real show.
And something I didn't notice before, when I used Barrett's charge attack, or overcharge, or whatever it's called, I didn't notice that if you press triangle, it actually charges it up faster, so. And like this battle system, I cannot say enough. It is so smooth. And the fact that you get to upgrade your attack strings is going to lead for hundreds and hundreds of hours of grinding. And one thing that I was thinking, like, is there a way to, like, are we going to be capped out on the first, or I was about to say the first disc, on the first section of this game? Like, can we just overpower ourselves all the way?
Those things will hurt more than your pride if you're careless. They'll cut you down to size and then some. But I'm guessing you've done this kind of thing before.
Yeah. Figure out the timing of the lasers. Then, make a move when they cycle off.
Exactly. I'll go first. Nothing like a little danger to get the blood pumping.
Jesus, this woman's crazy, but I love her.
Just keep those baby blues of yours on me.
And this is where they're finally explaining to you about running, and I mean, I guess it's important, but and you didn't really need it before. And this is just me like learning the patterns.
Oh, he's a natural. Not too shabby.
I know one of these I mess up on.
Okay, let's see what's up next. Come on then. Pretty easy, right?
There it is.
Nice job, Cloud. Not a scratch. Now, on to the objective. Look,
Oh, this part I like.
call those things sweepers for nothing. They can wipe out a whole squad in seconds.
Not if you wipe the floor with them first.
Always gotta check your health before a battle. And at this time, I'm like, oh, okay. This is definitely one of the like bigger, like, you know, it's not just a normal enemy.
That hunk of junk is a heavy weapons platform. If we rush in, we die.
Is that right?
And I'm just like, I'm a pro now. I'm a pro now at the combat system. Cause I noticed like there's certain spots, like if you do attacks from certain spots, you do a little bit more damage.
Hey, it's not moving.
Let's pin it down. Give it all you've got.
Also, one thing I didn't notice about Barrett is for distance characters,
We knock it down again.
you can just hold down the square button. I figured that out later, but and this is just me like learning or reading his ability.
Back up the lift.
And I'm trying to find his weak spot with Barrett, but all I see is just Barrett doing ones and twos, ones and twos.
Now's our chance. Go.
You don't need to tell me twice. I'm gonna enjoy this.
I like how slow the limit break gauge fills up too, because like while I was in this, like I was fully immersed. I did not even think about the limit break gauge at all until like later in the game. But you don't really, like, you have special abilities now. Braver is in there. You have another one, which was wasn't in the original game.
What are you, 20-something?
First. Soldier first class. Doesn't go into the 20s.
The hell you talking about? I mean your age, not your goddamn rank.
And this was just Barrett trying to be a person, and Kyle's like,
A soldier's rank could be the same as his age. Mm-hmm. Guess that make you a 1-year-old, huh?
and then Barrett messed it up. But still, that actually was kind of funny. I legit laughed at that part when I first saw it or heard it.
That's our target, the reactor core. Gotta set the bomb at the bottom. Let's get down there.
I can practically taste
Oh, and the way that you do that, the way that you slide down real quick, you press in the R3. So the button you use to walk around. So that way you can slide down things faster.
like a jackhammer.
Scared, huh?
More like excited. I've been dreaming about this for years.
Heads up, boys. The end's in sight. We'll leave the rest in your capable hands. Good luck. Not that way. Down the ladder.
Yeah.
Danny.
I thought I could go down there, but for some reason I can't.
Sure it wasn't something you ate? See ya. Take the lead.
And basically lightning is what fire is to humans for machines. Pretty sure you all knew that, but and no matter what, at the end of the fight, they give control back to Cloud.
You think if we
I wonder if that's going to change in the main game.
to the bottom, to the planet's core,
And I'm like, let me farm some XP.
Don't overdo it.
all right, watch and learn.
Bring it.
One thing I did notice though is that your limit break gauge seems to reset after every fight. Because when I was fighting the sweeper earlier, Cloud's limit break gauge was definitely higher.
Let's go.
So hopefully that changes in the main game. If not, it's still cool because like I said, you don't really care too much about the limit break gauge. Man, that was executed so well.
Do this. Let's do this.
I know, Barrett, I know. And this is the part that gave me the most trouble.
All right, let's see if little Stamp really can bite the hand that feeds. Go on, do the honors. Prove to me you're the man Tifa says you are. That you're one of us.
Never said I was. I'm just here for the paycheck.
Then do the damn job! What's wrong?
I'm fine. What about the timer?
Your call, Merc. Pretty cocky, ain't you? You double-crossing!
Heads up!
What in the hell?
And see, like, even though I just recently did a playthrough,
Reinforced armor plating, but the internals can be overloaded. Lightning magic.
No other option, huh?
like, even though I just got done doing a replay of the other game, Final Fantasy VII, like, this one is not easily to forget, but it's easy to forget his mechanics, in my opinion. So, like, I legitimately forgot. Tails up, don't attack. Don't do that.
Gotta heal up.
We barely scratched the damn thing.
Didn't I tell you to use magic?
Thought you were full of shit.
Think whatever you want. Just do it.
But I definitely love how they incorporated using magic with the ATB gauge. Like, that puts a level of strategy on here that I definitely love.
Take the lead. Heal up and regroup.
And I know I look like I've been playing this game for like months now, but like, this is just literally me
Here it comes.
first try, understanding combat system, not understanding attack patterns.
Need to heal up soon. After you.
Guess it's my turn. That'll do. Bring it home.
Hang back. Gotta heal up when I have the chance. Keep it together.
You got this.
I won't give up.
Guess it's my
Yeah, I kept switching back and forth because I was trying to use the give them a command thing, and that didn't work out for me too well, as you can see.
Got anything you want to say? Funny way to ask for help. Bang, bang.
So yeah, Cloud did die on me, but I brought him back because I farmed out all that stuff.
A barrier? Never seen this defense system before.
Thought you were the expert.
So what's your brilliant plan, genius?
Like, at this point in time, I'm like, oh no, I don't know what to do. There's a force field involved. They changed the game. So I'm thinking, safest thing to do, stay back with Barrett.
Could keep going if I healed up. It didn't work.
Yeah, don't try to hit the shield.
Damn it! This thing is tough.
It wouldn't be much of a weapon if it went down easy.
Don't compliment.
Speaking of weapons, I can't wait until
Why you gotta pick on?
later on in the game when we get the other
Damn it! Gotta do
the other parts.
very first. This thing's done.
shooting.
How about less miss from you? Ain't no thing.
Let's see this.
Get off! Don't just stand there. Help me out, damn it!
Bounced right off.
Nice try, dumbass.
There! Attack it from the rear.
Aye, soldier boy. Show me what you got.
Jesus, that's just so beautiful in slow motion.
Need help?
Suck on this.
Need to do something about these wounds.
I wish we had more cure material. But I guess, you know, accurate representation of the game. And I'm still not catching on yet that when I see that blue light come up, get the fuck away.
Focus. Find a way.
See, me, my playstyle is just play aggressive and just push through no matter what.
Damn pain in the ass. Suck on this. Enough with all the barriers.
And like, I'm not using Barrett's move called Steel Skin, where you take less damage for like instances like this, so it can help out on health. My next playthrough, I'll actually do it on Twitch, and it'll be a lot better. I can guarantee that, and it won't take me an hour this time.
Putting an end to this shit.
I don't know why I started rolling.
Gotta love it. You ain't stopping us.
I think, yeah, that's where I use Steel Skin.
Taking over. What are you doing? So long. Now.
Yeah.
Fast.
Oh, you're in for it now.
Just shoot.
I can't wait for things like enemy skill materia. I don't think they're gonna do 2-cut at all.
Gotta heal up. Take the lead.
About damn time. Yeah. Golden opportunity right here.
Yeah, this is real nice.
Putting an end to this shit. Here it comes.
Woo! Stagger.
Give it all you got.
We don't get to see it because, of course, he jumps out of the way. And you lose the limit break after that.
Watch the tail. You don't want to be hit by that laser.
Huh? So, what do we do?
Don't get hit. Take cover behind that debris. Keep it together. Now, go!
Fire in one off.
I'm pretty sure there will be, but I wonder if later on in the game there's going to be a way to get limit breaks more frequently, or if you'll be able to actually save them from battle to battle, like you could in the old game. cross slash. Yeah.
Heads up! Tail laser!
I see it.
Then take cover already! Okay.
Forgot when it was, but I do something really dumb very soon.
Gotta memorize the attack pattern. Strike now, before it fires again. Find an opening. Damn it. Need to heal up sooner. Incoming. Take cover.
There's really no other option?
Wanna get shot? Be my guest.
I think this is where I do the dumb thing. Yep, it is. I just moved from out of cover.
Now, go. Now. Not good. Patch yourself up. Not looking good.
Thank goodness for all those potions I went digging for earlier, huh? This fight, I think, is going a lot longer than it should have been.
Strike now, before it fires again. Gotta memorize the attack. It's readying that laser. Don't try to run for it.
You need the Merc.
Here we go.
So close, so close. And I'm like, cross slash, that should finish it. And then, waste my limit break. I didn't get to use the attack on him.
Oh, hell. What's it doing now?
An auto repair unit. Damn it. We gotta take it out quicker, we're screwed.
Oh, I am way ahead of you, Merc.
Gotta time our attacks just right. Hold out until you spot an opening.
Like at this point, I'm like, oh shit, I can't target it. Because I'm like, if I kill the legs, that's fine. You might get more XP. But the fastest way to kill it would be just attacking it. And I'm like, I'm so close, so I stick with that strategy. And fortunately enough, I do figure out away.
Gotta heal up.
I'm just like, fuck them legs. Man, I can't wait till this game comes out.
Brace yourself. Not good. Patch your... Gotta be careful. All right.
Here we go. Stagger.
Don't let up.
And of course I'm going to use Braver. And boom. Done. So after this, I'm feeling like a champion. I'm like, alright, the demo's over. We beat the guard scorpion. We're done.
Shit, the bomb!
20 minutes until detonation.
Huh, you hear that? Damn thing showed you how it's done.
Come on, we've got to move.
Where should be covering our way out?
But yeah, you don't even need the full 30 minutes. Do 20 minutes, you're fine. Barrett just slinging that one arm going.
Give me a break.
Uh-oh. See, if I was Jesse, I would have just been like, oh, I see them fighting. Let me get the fuck out of here.
Help a girl out, would you? My hero.
Hey, we'll link up over there. Look after Jesse.
Come this way. This route should lead us straight to Barrett. Probably. I think I see an exit. Come on. Don't look back. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Unfortunately, there's no fast way to climb up.
We're running out of time.
Shut up and climb. You're not helping.
Sorry, it keeps me focused. I'll freak out if I don't talk.
Have it your way.
How's a man with one arm up before both of us, and we both have two arms?
Barrett!
I've got you covered. Find us a way out of here.
But then...
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I've got Soldier Boy with me.
X, Soldier Boy.
They're here. Take them down. We don't have time for this shit. It's all-
Yeah.
Cool it. 5 seconds is all we need. Burn. That's that.
I'm like, wait, there's still more? Man, this is so good. And I'm like, oh, another one of you? I got this. I just got done fighting a stupid little tail scorpion thing. And I'm just like, yeah, you're gonna die fast now.
So long. It's on you. Whatever.
Yeah, this is the part where I learned that Barret, if you just hold down the square button to attack, you keep attacking. Oh, I think we're gonna stagger him. Yeah, we do. I'm trying to kill him quickly. I wonder if we get any other modes as far as attacks, like, because I know we can level certain things up, like we can level up our materia, our weapons. I see that box over there and I'm just like, fuck this. But I wonder if we'll actually be able to like get different, like, more than just Punisher mode and Operator mode. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know why I'm still like mixing it up.
Now that was something else.
That was nothing.
These next enemies that are coming up. Well, my biggest enemy was the puzzle. But yeah, these guys are real tough. They're fast. They dodge bullets. So it's kind of like, it sucks a little bit. I'm trying my best to figure it out.
No
You don't look so good.
I'm waiting.
Take care of those wounds before you bleed out.
Whatever. Okay. Come on. You're done.
Yeah, stagger! Like, you just gotta get a... Like, they have high defense, and I don't know what to honestly do. And, like, since I know that they just got introduced, I'm like, alright, there's probably gonna be more of them. And then I'm like, for some reason I got myself turned around and I don't know where to go. And I'm like, oh no, I go the other way. And then it's soon that I realize that's downstairs. Whoops. So this demo probably could have been shortened by these like not even 2 minutes. There we go. Yay!
But doable.
Yeah, because now we gotta fight 2 of them. The first one was the introductory. And we have aerial enemies as well.
Let's do this.
But because they block so much, their stagger goes up way too quick.
Sorry.
So it makes it easier to kill them, kind of. And like, I didn't notice it automatically targeted.
Gotta be careful.
And I'm not a fan of blocking, which I need to fix.
Keep it together.
Oh God, Barrett. Freezing.
Fire is one off. Don't stop now. Don't you let up now.
I didn't realize that he was dead at that point in time, so I wasted my ATV.
Get away. How'd you like that? Woo, gotta love it. Time to fry.
So yeah.
See me in action?
Must have missed it.
Piece of cake, easy peasy. And now I'm gonna shut up while you guys watch this last cutscene, I believe.
Sir. Come on.
Doors open. We don't have a lot of time here. Pick up the pace, people.
Can you walk?
If I couldn't, believe me, you'd be the first to know.
I'll take that as a yes.
Cloud! Okay, that was pretty cool. All right, come on.
So that was the demo. My overall thoughts, I'm definitely way up on this game. Like, there's no way that anybody can tell me not to play this game seriously. And yeah, but the game is beautiful. The combat is very fluid. It may take some time getting used to, and you might have to, like, you're definitely going to have to learn attack patterns. And once we get access to more of the abilities and whatnot, I believe, like, there's going to be no stopping this game. So overall, definitely 10 out of 10. If it doesn't get a 10 out of 10 and it doesn't win this year's Game Awards, there's something wrong. So with that being said, thank you for watching, and I'm out.